Isolation Nation. We're a minute early. And I just want to tell you that this is what sound check looks like. Oh, I missed this. Oh, what a shame. What exciting shit. This is what sound check is. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. If the internet. What is my dog doing right now? I don't know. My dog is doing some weird shit. This is the social distancing social club. We can't be together in person. But can we be together of mind? Of spirit? You're damn right we can. And I would like now to introduce a man that helps us stay apart. Please welcome the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine that entertains you 4 days a week. Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Woo!
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Woo!
What's up, people? I'm a giant logo.
Yes, you are. That looks cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to show Ben and see his genuine reaction, but it's
That's
difficult to see
awesome.
because my face was behind it, so that was stupid.
That's
You
a
guys-
good logo for our comedy club, Steve. I dig it.
Yeah, you like it?
I love it.
All right, I think partially you like it because it blocked my face, but that said, if you-
100% why. That's 100%.
Yeah. Like, I don't even care what it looked like. If you want to support the show, as always, you can do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal through laughathome.com. Of course, you can super chat. Throw us some Facebook.
Laugh from home. Laugh from home.
Sorry, I was distracted by your adorable dog, who you are very rudely eating in front of and giving nothing to your dog.
You can't give sushi. You can't give sashimi to a dog. That would be not cool.
Ice because it's fish.
I think because it might have like worms in it or something. I don't know because it's uncooked. You can't give that to a dog.
Yeah, dogs in the wild always cook their food. Anyway, you guys are supportive. We appreciate you. Of course, Venmo and PayPal are preferred because YouTube takes a whole lot of the money. But however you support the show, it's wonderful that you do support the show. And with that, let's introduce the third leg of our four-legged monster. Please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm excited to be here. I think dogs can eat raw food, but I'm not sure that you should feed it sushi. I get that. There's probably hot sauce. I'd stick to peanut butter, Ben. Anyway, that's his
Dog
standard
care
method.
tips with Chris Bowers.
Said the man who said if he owned a dog, he would just hold it over the balcony to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, I would have a bucket that I lower down. It would go out and whatever, and then he'd get back in the bucket, and I'd pull him back up. Would be my plan. I don't know how hard it is to train a dog to get into a bucket, but I've toilet
By the
trained
way,
him, I guess.
just give it peanut butter is also Bowers' parenting tips and Bowers' sex tips. So
Yep.
That is true.
Because
That
when you give peanut butter, it makes it look like there's movement.
Yes, that's true. That's true. There's not a lot of movement. Again, it's like a submarine, very quiet and subtle. All right, let's introduce Queen Rachel. Queen Rachel, how are you doing? We're excited you're here today.
Queen. Hi,
I
Queen.
took way too big of a bite. Hello. I can't show this on air right now.
You have
Queen
peanut butter in
Rachel's
your
not
mouth?
going to be able to talk for the next 2 minutes. So, but we're happy to have you here, Rich.
Queen, can you catch us up right now? Catch us up
We
immediately.
did. Let's try this. We had one early tip come in. This is the worst. Allie Foster, 10 pounds. Thanks, Allie.
I bet this will improve your pronunciation of things.
Yeah, apparently now every word from here on out is going to be pronounced.
That's a terrible idea.
Somebody meme that, please.
Are you eating peanut butter as a joke, or are you eating something else?
It's peanut butter.
Oh, so you ate peanut butter as a joke, but just put too much in your mouth. Yeah, I get how it works.
Apparently, Rachel's a choosy mom.
Choosy moms do choose Jif. We did have a fun overnight game. Did you guys check out the overnight game? Because it was super fun. It was, here we get to it. It was In Bed a Movie. Stick any movie and then put In Bed at the end. There were a whole bunch of them. There were a million of them. So I picked a bunch that I liked, and we'll go through them as quick as we can. Ashley, Janine had Young People Fucking in Bed. Jeremy Day had The Man Who Knew Too Little in Bed, which is one of my favorite, most obscure movies. The Man Who Knew Too Little is a very funny movie. Dash, the meta nerd, had Solo in Bed, at Steve Hofstetter's quarantine story. I thought that was Jessica Kybel had A Series of Unfortunate Events in Bed, which sounds like more like No, this is mine. Raz had super bad in bed. That's another one. Saminator had supersize me in bed, which I like on both because it applies McDonald's and I need supersize. Ron Gould at extremely loud and incredibly close in bed. It's true for me, not the first one. Failure to launch in bed was Adam Meisenheimer's. I like that one. Lola had fantastic beasts and where to find them in bed. So
Nice.
some of the, and by the way, a bunch of these people had doubles and some of them had the same thing. So I just picked a person that the first one I saw of it. Heather Farrell had the invention of line in bed, which I thought was funny because of line and line. It's a double entendre.
Wait. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
You lie
Wait,
down,
what?
but you also lie to get into bed. It's
What?
Yeah, you lie down to get into bed. What do you?
But you also lie to get people into bed. It's a lie, like I'm telling you a lie, like Trump situation, but also I lie down like Trump situation.
What lies
like
are you
that.
telling people to get into bed, Bowers?
What lies?
What lies are you saying?
That I'll call you later, or I don't know, that I have a big penis. I don't know what they were. I don't lie anymore.
Or
I'm just
that
saying.
this is going to be parallel and not perpendicular. There
Yes,
are lots of
exactly.
lies.
Exactly. We're gonna both lay down. That'd be a lie. I'm gonna stand up the whole time. Yeah, there's lots of lies.
Want to get horizontal? Just you. I'll be standing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got 3 more, I think.
I love also, Bowers, how much you believe, and I'm sure you're right, that the audience just knows such intimate details about you. You didn't even have to, you just soft confession shit about your own penis there. You're like, oh, I love the supersize me in bed on Count McDonald's and I need to supersize it. Anyway, point is, we all know.
Hey, look, at this point,
Wait, let's not gloss over this. I also like the idea that like many women are looking for Mr. Right, and Barris is hoping that someone's looking for Mr. Right angle.
Hey, there you go. Johnny had swingers in bed. Savannah had Savannah Smiles in bed, which I thought was very on brand. Crazy Rhino Lady had From Dusk Till Dawn in bed, which I thought that sounded, that sounded good. And let's see, Randy Longmire had I Am Legend in bed.
By the way, as someone quarantined by myself, I heard Dusk Till Dawn in bed. I'm like, oh, that would be a good night's sleep.
That seems ambitious to me, but whatever. Several 7-minute increments. But finally, Diana Gonzalez had Deep Impact in bed, which I thought was also amazing.
This game, by the way, shout out to the fans. This was so good. This is one of these things where I'm just like, I like this game so much. I wish we had played it on the show. And the in-bed game is maybe something we will play on future episodes with other things other than movies. There were just so many good ones. 50 First Dates in bed. 3 Men and a Baby in bed. I mean, like there are a lot of very funny, awful ones. And so that's what
we
makes
should
it great game.
We should do the fortune cookie version of it in the future. Just write fortunes and then embed them. That's the game. You guys know the in-bed game of fortune, right?
Yeah. We should do the game it's already been done.
No, I'm in. Okay, so you're saying we should get a bunch of fortune cookies? Because if we're buying cookies, I'm in. Whatever it is, fortune cookies, and then take the fortunes out, and then say embed at them.
Definitely wasn't suggesting actually buying the physical cookies. I was suggesting we write fortunes and then make them in bed. Like you will be very lucky in bed. But I love that you thought about how can I get cookies in my system during this game.
If we're not buying cookies, I'm out, Ben. I don't need that at all. If we're not buying cookies, I don't need to be part of this at all.
We had a funny entry from what was his name? Oh, now it just went away. That's cool. Somebody in the chat.
Was it Bobby Long?
No, it was Rasta Man in YouTube. He said Octopussy in bed.
Nice. That's how Octomom happened, actually. So we have a wonderful game. It is Friday, which means we're gonna fuck something. That's what we're doing every Friday. We're fucking something up. This time, it's fuck up a TV show. So what we're doing is you take a word in any title of a TV show and you replace it with any form of the word fuck, whether it is fuck, fucks, fucked, fucking, whatever it is. You replace one word. You don't add it. You don't subtract it. You replace one word, and that is how you enter.
Even fucker. You can do fucker.
You do fucker. Any form of the word fuck. And so if you want to enter, the way you do that is you could put your game entry in any of the streams, but to win the prize, you put your game entry with a $5 tip, whether it is a Venmo, Super Chat, PayPal, any of that stuff, and you'll be entered to win all the prizes, which we play the game at the end of the show. So submit all your fucks. Make sure to give a fuck Friday.
How I fucked your mother.
Perfect.
Wow.
That is a wonderful example.
Which
yes.
has to be in
How?
past tense because she's dead.
Very well.
Oh, God.
God damn.
I was just going to say something like Monday night fucking. Like that's
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
yeah.
good one.
Fucking minutes.
60 bucks. There's
That's because whenever I'm ready to go downtown, I just say to my lady, I go, I'll be in the bedroom. Meet me if you want. Tick, 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 tick.
The dog got excited by that noise. What's going on there? That wasn't.
Yeah,
cool.
what was that Pavlovian response that just happened with Henry?
See
Now
his
he's-
tail wagging too. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
He's in.
He watches. He watches.
You can't kick him out. That'd be mean.
He'd be very mean. Yeah.
That'll be.
No, he actually doesn't. He's an incredible dog. He as soon as shit goes down, he's like, all right, because he's the biggest cock block dog in the world. If we ever are about to kiss, he literally sprints around across the house, jumps up, and gets in between us and tries to stop it from happening. But
My dog does the same thing, Ben.
really,
Yep, exact same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, it's not cool. But as soon as stuff starts to go downtown to Chinatown, he's like, all right, I'll bounce for a while.
Now, so are you telling us that Carmel trained the dog? Is that what happened? Did she take him to obedience school?
Hurtful fortune cookie.
In bed.
That's right.
All right, Steve, why don't we introduce the audience? We actually have two new patrons or whatever we want to call them this week. We've got Ingo Sauer. Thank you, Ingo, for being on the Isolation Nation, and Jason Westerberg. So, Jason, thank you for being part of the Isolation Nation on the Patreon. We appreciate it.
We
As
have,
always,
we have two new Patronuses. Thank you for joining us. As always, we appreciate you being here. We've got Jessica, Rachel, Tam, Zara. We've got the Bunst is back, and we've got Frank.
Bunst.
Oh, we have Rachel in the front row. This is going to be confusing as hell.
Suey. We call her Suey, right?
Okay, yeah.
Where'd she go?
Okay, so her name is, so it's Rachel Suey, so we'll call her Suey. But I was just curious if she could also master the eye roll at our expense. Just to,
Good
I
to see
also
you.
want Buns to know that your buttons were almost mailed, Buns. They're in an envelope. We Googled FedEx and we got there and it took us to a FedEx shipping center that was just for like corporate. So it's happening. The next day or two, it will be in the mail. And I put a couple surprises in there for you just because of the incredible delay.
Sure.
I'm waiting for Christmas now. Okay.
so Bunster,
Those surprises
yeah.
weren't perishable, Ben. I hope you didn't throw some cupcakes or peanut butter in that box. It's going to be real bad once it gets there.
We actually included a page a day 2020 calendar. So you can't use
Fuck paper, man.
That sounds right.
Very cool. Very cool. We also have two great comics. Alex Edelman will be here a little bit later, but right now we have Carmen Lynch is here. Carmen Lynch is back. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Good to see you.
Hi, how are you? I'm just
Hello.
watching with these tiny little weights I found.
Nice.
Glad done in COVID.
You look more svelte than last time, so I can tell you've been working out. I can see it in your arms. Nice job.
Yeah, I was the second your camera came on, I was like, has she been lifting half-pound weights?
Am I going to start, or can I still be a prop comic?
Everyone's a prop comic here. Why'd you
yeah.
sit the bed there, Taylor? That was mean.
Carmen, can you struggle with the weight for a second?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Wait, here. Look, it's like watching Donald Trump try to drink water. Yeah.
I also bought this thing because it's supposed to help you look young if you just rub all the aging out of your face.
Oh,
Like
nice.
in the 80s.
Is that a real? Wait.
Do you just have a laugh track? What just happened there?
That's
I
just
thought that
Claire's
was
laugh
really
track.
funny.
I thought it was really funny.
All
but it was too
my inner
stoned to laugh.
demons were laughing.
That's hilarious.
We were trying to understand if it was like an actual product made or if it was just like
Oh,
a small-
yes, it is. You're supposed to roll your face.
What's it
That
called?
is. Have you guys seen that ad on YouTube where they have like the thing that you're supposed like the jaw thing? Have you seen this? There's an ad on YouTube. It plays before a ton of videos. I don't know why they're just like, oh, he must want jaw exercises. Where it's like this little rubber thing, and you're supposed to buy it to just go. And that's
Please, somebody meme.
Well, face yoga is a
Please, somebody meme that. Was I muted for that? Damn. That's cool.
Wait,
That's cool.
Carmen,
Don't
Carmen,
worry, because that's the benefit of not having functioning ears, kind of like my vintage ladies.
Carmen, did you say there's face yoga now? People are doing face yoga?
Face yoga now, and it's if you watch it, it's very big, it's very trendy, and it's just a bunch of women. I'm sure you'll see them. I do it on the street. I don't care. Where you're just supposed to be like.
Actually,
it's supposed to magically like lift your face naturally, like this.
Well, my mom told me a long time ago that she read in some beauty magazine that the reason men don't get as many wrinkles as women is because we move our faces when we shave a bunch, right? And so like that's part of the same concept of face yoga is if you move your face in a different, then you won't get as wrinkly, I guess.
I think this is probably a perfect time to announce that I'm going to be in the upcoming feature film Psycho Face Yoga Instructor. It's all shot close up.
I've been doing face yoga and it works wonders. I highly recommend it. Yes.
Well, smiling is one of them.
Oh, you better believe it.
Wait, hold on. Is face yoga just an elaborate way for some guy to tell women to smile more?
Steve, you should really smile more. Where does he get those wonderful wooden backgrounds? Thank you very much. A spitting image, I tell you.
Oh no!
All right, Rachel.
I call them Funko Poops.
I do. We had a tip come in, and I'm not saying that I have a history of fucking up, but I have a history of fucking up. So, Buns, can I read now? Can I do this, or
It's
you want to
all
do it
yours.
for us?
You go, girl.
It's all mine. So Buns said I haven't officially finished my tax returns, but I'm definitely getting money back. Thanks to the Isolation Nation, the No Pants crew, Chris, Ben, and most of all Steve for keeping me sane, or as sane as and then it cut her off. But she gave the show $1,000. So
wow,
that's amazing.
Oh my God.
Buns, thank you.
Thank you, Buns.
Love you
Yay,
guys.
Dana.
Buns, that was so touching, especially because you said most of all, Steve. That was the
only
that
part
really got to me.
That was the only part that I really didn't like of what you said there. That was really nice of you. And on account of your generosity, I'm definitely now putting perishables in that envelope. You better believe it.
Can you shut up?
By perishable, he means weed.
I'm on headphones. And I can hear you.
we can hear you too, Jess.
We can hear you too, Jess.
We thought you were telling Ben to shut up finally. After 90 episodes, she was like, will you just shut up?
I thought Bunst was saying it.
I do that all the time. That's why I'm usually muted.
Thank you, Buns. We appreciate that. That is
No.
awesome.
Thank you guys.
That
Seriously.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I do want to say to everyone who's watching, your generous donations have not only supported the show, but in addition, they've also supported so many comedians, not only the comedians performing on the show, who have been able to make, somewhat of an income on the show, but also we've already given out 24 Friendly Shoulder scholarships, and we're about to give out 6 more. You guys have funded 30 scholarships for comedians, which is insane and awesome, and just wanted to thank everybody. So that's great.
Yes.
Very cool.
Amazing.
Rach, anything to catch up on before we get to Carmen?
No, we're good.
All right. Well, let's bring up our first comic then. We're excited to have her back. She's actually in a house, not a car this time, which is nice. She has an album out on iTunes called Dance Like You Don't Need the Money. And you've seen her on Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Give her a very funny Carmen Lynch, everybody. Woo!
Thank you very much. I'm finally in New York. I've been here a week. I'm still paying rent because someone's still alive. That's too dark. My landlord, he's 80. Okay. Okay. I'm already in trouble. I was with my parents for a while. They're both 80 and all they do is talk about the weather. So I decided to just try and get them to talk about it even more. So I just tampered with the thermostat and fight about the temperature. I've been trying to do more yoga and more push-ups and to be in the present moment. It's very hard to be present. I was trying to do it with my friend who was wearing a mask, and she said, I can't do it. So I punched her in the face. And ouch, that really hurt. Now I'm like, no, you're dwelling on the past. Watching The Wire, so a lot. So I'm addicted. Get it? And my friends' kids are actually on drugs and they get really upset about it, but it makes me really happy that I made the right decision not to have kids. So their high makes me high about life. I believe in climate change. I do. I think it's going to hit me first because I'm 6 feet tall and I'm closer to the sun. Yeah, I don't see anyone with Botox, so everyone. But I'm also trying to pray more to Jesus. My parents are very religious, and I'm not. But Jesus left for 3 days, so I just left for 30 years, and I'm back. I tried to read the Bible. It's too hard. I get that there's 12 apostles, but even that is unrealistic. Who has 12 friends? You know? Apostles and maybe like 4 other ones who almost never show up, you know? It's easy to have doubts about Jesus. I still have a lot of doubts, but I'm sure Jesus had doubts. You don't think Jesus had doubts when his parents were like, we didn't even fuck? I'm also in therapy, which is great. I love therapy. I love complaining to someone who can't leave the room. And I know she wants to. I can see it in her face. She's like, kill yourself, please. I do think therapists want you to kill yourself just so they can get new clients. That's all I got. No, I'm kidding. I have clean stuff too. I have like mild kitty cat stuff. Like, do you ever just want to kill a cat just to see what life it's on? My friend had a baby and she kept it. Yay! And she also kept her placenta. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing that, you know, some women, they eat their placenta. I guess they have a baby and suddenly they're like, I'm starving. Apparently it has a lot of vitamins, you know. And I said, well, vitamins have vitamins. I could take you to the vitamin store and they're completely ready. And so I called the next day to see if she had eaten the placenta, and, you know, because I wanted to see what it tasted like. And also I need new jokes. And she said she froze it. So that sucked, you know. You can do so much with the placenta too. I think she's just waiting for that special day where she's like, honey, COVID's really bad and we have potatoes. So placenta and right, whatever. You're so dark. I don't want to do that one. Anymore. All I want to do is eat now. I'm 6 feet tall, and you can't say tall anymore. In fact, you can't even say my last name anymore. It's offensive. I'm just Carmen. I'm not even telling you what my last name is. You can look it up in the corner. Okay, you can't say it. You can't say tall. It's now vertically obese. And my boyfriend won't stop snoring. He snores so much. I just want to roll him off the bed and down the stairs and into traffic, you know? I think it's time to stop, but I'm going to do one more joke. Okay, so he also has sleep talking nights where all I hear is him talking. Like he had a sleep conversation all by himself the other night. He farted and then he went, an entire conversation all by himself while he's asleep. He doesn't even respond to my texts while I'm awake. Wow, that's the last joke.
Carmen, everybody. Guess Carmen. Plain Carmen. Yes.
I am 6'4" and terrified of climate change. But also, if you want to tip Carmen, please do so her and her boyfriend can afford a place that the bottom of the stairs is not right next to traffic. You can do so top right of the screen or Venmo. You can PayPal at laughfromhome.com, or of course you can super chat.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Good set, Carmen. I like when people do dark jokes and then decide one's too dark for even this dark set. Is my favorite. I can't imagine the one you self-edited at this point. That one's gross. I can't do that one.
There's a lot I told myself I can't do.
I feel like you were wearing a black dress with a black robe over it, and then you found a piece of clothing where like, this is too dark. Like that's.
Do you guys want to see a Carmen Lynch related magic trick?
Ooh.
You see this right here? Watch this. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Ben, I knew you had a tiny weight in your office. There was no question in my head. I'm like, Ben's gonna bring out a tiny weight in 5, 4. There it is. That's what I was.
Not only that, but I knew we only had a tiny weight until we saw it. So.
Well, Steve, you are. A lot of people call you Nostradamus.
Yes, that is what.
I didn't have. I was trying to think of a pun, a Hofstadter-related pun for Nostradamus, and I ran out of steam midway through the word there.
Hofstradamus.
Hofstradamus. I was gonna say Nostradamus, and then it felt too mean.
I appreciate that. Nostradamus. I mean, there's. I don't know.
Nostradamus was Steve's third album, wasn't it? After I Killed the Cable Guy or whatever, wasn't it? Nostradamus, wasn't that the third one?
You really know my catalog quite well, Bowers. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. So we had Matthew Plummer, $5, and
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Rachel froze.
You froze there for a second. Matthew Plummer, $5. What?
and he said Carmen for some breathe right strips.
Nice.
That'll stop that snoring.
Yeah, thank you.
And then Tam, $5, and said, Carmen, I'm also 6 feet. I prefer vertically enhanced.
Nice.
Well, it's too late to change my album title.
I call dibs on vertically enhanced.
It's all.
I'm 6'1" myself, but no one knows it because with the posture, I'm literally about 5'8".
Yeah.
Look at the way I'm sitting right now. Naturally, look at how I should be sitting.
Henry's actually taller than Ben. It's weird.
Yeah.
Who is Henry?
Henry, you have a dog named Henry.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
Ben's 6'2" on a bird scooter. That's all that really matters.
You know what I am on a bird scooter?
Yeah, very afraid.
Bird scooterist, man. We were trying to bird scoot our way towards racial justice, and Steve was like, "I'm gonna walk."
I was like, if you have to take a bird scooter toward racial justice, I might sign up for the alt-right. That's how little I can do this.
Is there a sign-up form for it?
Yeah, it's a what's their stupid social media they have now instead of Twitter?
Reddit? Is it called Reddit?
No.
4chan.
No, they have like a new thing.
Onatan, what's it called?
Ted Cruz was talking about it. It's just some dumb thing with a P where
TheRealDonaldTrump.com.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something. I'll look it up. I'll find it. But it was amazing because this thing went around. Like all these people were like, I don't need this liberal Twitter. We'll have our own social network with blackjack and hookers or whatever they said. And then there were all these screenshots of old people trying to log in and not being able to figure it out. It was fucking beautiful.
I would suggest not searching for what that's called, Steve. Don't search that on your computer. It's probably a bad idea.
Also, what a bummer that Steve wasn't able to really get that plug in there for the alt-right website in time. It was
it's to make fun of it. By the way, Bowers, Alex can't find the Zoom link. Could you hit him up with it?
Yep, I'll send it to him right now.
All right, cool.
Rachel, what
All
do you
right. Yep, we've got some more tips. We had, where did I leave off? Glenn Becker, $10 for Carmen, never too dark.
Oh, thank you.
And then Peter Amsel, 7 Canadian. Carmen, I'm still laughing at. Nope, not that one.
I love when they laugh at a thing that's not even a joke.
That's how funny you are. Even your non-jokes are funny.
And that's how Bowers has made an entire comedy career.
I think it's cute you call it a career. Thanks, Ben, for that.
You're welcome.
I think it's.
That's
I want to give you a little boost, buddy.
That's a nice thing you ever said to me, Ben. I appreciate it.
Rachel, what else we got?
We also have Jess in our live audience, $25. Carmen, I lost track after the teeny tiny ways. It was so funny. Thanks.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
We had Dana in our live audience, $50. Carmen, dark humor gets bigger tips.
Oh, nice.
Now we know the secret on the show. Suddenly, like, everybody's just gonna do horribly dark jokes.
I wanted to kill my mother.
We also have Zara, $5, hilarious set, Carmen. Owingo Boingo, long last name, $5 for Carmen for placenta and potatoes.
We are all laughing at Owingo Boingo, just so you know.
Greg Smith, $10 for Carmen. And just to be clear, this is the only Lynch campaign I've ever supported.
I like it.
Very
also,
nice. Very nice.
She's not Carmen, she's Car Person. Okay, Queen?
By the way, if you
Good
did
call.
run for office, Carmen, Lynch 2020, you'd probably get elected in North Carolina, South
Oh
Carolina.
my God.
Elected just on name recognition alone, a lot of places.
Joke?
What's that?
I feel like it canceled if I say that.
I wouldn't say it out loud. I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't order those bumper stickers either.
I will get those t-shirts.
I mean, not to get too political, but NASCAR had one good week with racial justice. They're like, we're banning the Confederate flag. Should we bring in the nooses? All right. What a jump.
I love how their defense. I love how their defense was like, "Please, we've always had nooses in the garage." Like,
and that's Alex Edelman, everybody. Alex Edelman. What veteran.
The zinger. I like it.
Microphone.
Love. I know. I invested in a microphone because I got sick of bombing in my bedroom, so I bought a microphone and moved to my kitchen. So now I can bomb all over the house.
Now, is that your kitchen? Or are you still on your mom's treadmill? Where's that at?
I'm in Los Angeles. I'm in LA in my home. I flew across the country during COVID. It was great. And then I'm back in LA.
Were you on an airline that has, because like some of the airlines are still social distancing, and then some of them, like Air Canada, wearing the shirt. Some of them, like Air Canada, are just like, we're too big of assholes to social distance, and they've been selling middle seats again.
You know what was amazing was that I was in everyone on the plane got upgraded to first class, everybody. And then rather than downgrade themselves and sit, I was the only one who's like, I'm actually going to sit in the back, because everyone else was like, it doesn't matter if we die. We're sitting in first class. Like, no one was social distancing. Like,
You go in the back. No, you go in the back. No, you go in the back. That's quite of a
If we're gonna die, we're gonna die with 4 more inches of legroom, motherfuckers. Like it's not like business class and international. Like first class on a domestic airline just means a bigger seat.
It depends.
There's a lot of free booze, Steve, too. There's free booze.
It depends what airline. Ice cream, they got full menus, you can lay down in a full bed. It's got some features.
Yeah, there's some things.
All right, look who's fancy. I had no idea.
I never paid for it. I would never pay for first class because it's a very horrible use of money, but I used to get paid for. GSM would get me first class on JetBlue when I would do the Today Show for them, and it was JetBlue's Mint. It's like you feel like you're a king. They literally have a button you can press where the flight attendant wakes you up for the meal, and you lay down in a full bed. What's that?
You mean like a flight attendant call button like every airline has?
No. This is a button specifically made for them to gently wake you from your dreams, not a boom button that they hate when you press it and they immediately come turn it off. This will turn it off in 45 minutes when the food comes.
I do enjoy, by the way. I fly enough that like I do get upgraded, And it is fun when you're in the last row of first class and you can see the difference between the same flight attendant as she like very much is like, oh, can I get you anything more? Would you like a hot towel? Freshly baked cookie? And then like someone from one row back is like, oh, excuse me, like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, speaking of first class, Jamie Kennedy's here too now, guys. But Jamie Kennedy has popped in.
Yes.
They're working on the pool again, but he's in a very comfortable looking chair. How you doing, Jamie?
I'm good. I got nothing. There's no sexiness here today. The jacuzzi has a leak. That is true. It is being fixed. So
I love
right now,
that the second we got a flyer going with Jamie in a hot tub, he's no longer in a hot tub ever.
I will. It's just sprung a leak.
Well, yeah,
So I'm there.
You make enough bone broth in a hot tub, it's going to spring a leak eventually, Jamie. You got to like be a little bit more careful.
Jamie, we've been sued for truth in advertising. It's really.
I am glad that Jamie Kennedy exists because it's made it okay. Because this week, Ice Cube threatened to ruin Three Kings for me by being a rabid anti-Semite. But Jamie Kennedy makes it okay. I can still enjoy the movie without just having to buy into Ice Cube. Jamie, you were in Three Kings, no?
I was. Wow, I didn't know. That was a lot of information in that one. I had no idea what was going on here.
What I've done when I watch Three Kings now, I just dub Jamie's voice over Ice Cube. Makes it more.
A lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, but it makes the movie better. It really does.
Wait,
Same
everyone
line,
doesn't
same
know about Ice Cube?
No.
I had no idea. Am I going to be canceled mid-show here? What's happening?
No.
What happened?
Every time Jamie comes on, we talk about some controversial shit that freaks him out. I don't know why we keep doing this. Jamie, this doesn't happen on any other show. Every other show, we're totally fine. We're just giggling, giggle monsters, having a good time. The minute you get on, people are like, what do you think about racism, Jamie Kennedy? It's like, Jesus Christ, guys. Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I thought everybody knew.
What did he say? What happened?
Oh, he's been posting a bunch of anti-Semitic memes, and then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was like, Ice Cube's anti-Semitic. And he was like, I'm not anti-Semitic, and they paid you 30 pieces of silver to sell me out and say that, which is like the original anti-Semitic trope. And so, like, yeah, Ice Cube's been, and it's really hard because it's ruined so many great movies for me, like Are We There Yet? And
I really enjoy that even now Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is still dunking on people.
Nice.
Nick Cannon said all that stuff too. Nick Cannon, the greatest comedian of all time. So
I shared a story on my Twitter of Nick Cannon bombing harder than I've ever seen anybody bomb. He did a NACA conference. This is probably like 2009. He was married to Mariah Carey, super successful and famous. He was like the keynote comedian. Everybody was very excited. And he opened up with a joke where he just kept saying no homo over and over again. And the joke was basically about being like he was terrified for people thinking he was gay, and that's why he's not nice to guys. And like, it's a NACA conference where a lot of people in student activities are gay. And so everybody hated him. And then he had a joke about how like, hey, you ever been so poor? You ever been so poor that on cereal you can't even afford milk, use apple juice? And people are like, apple juice is more expensive than milk, you weirdo. And and he just ate shit harder than anybody I've ever seen. And at the time I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. And now that I know what he believes, I'm like, oh, that was great.
Yeah, one time his people asked if he could get a spot on Comedy Juice back when I ran the thing. And we were like, I guess we could give him a spot. Sure. Kind of doing him a favor because I didn't really know his comedy, but he's a name, why not? And then they're like, great. He comes and performs with at least 3 of his friends at all times. We'd like these 3 people also to get a spot. And I was like, no, it was already a favor to put Nick Cannon on. I'm not putting Nick Cannon and his random friends on the show. So he just didn't come.
I love the idea that they're just like, hey, can you give Nick a spot and also these 3 people that are terrible but probably do favors for Nick?
Right.
So can you also hook them up?
Very weird.
Yeah. Yeah, but apparently he thinks that Jews control Hollywood, although he wants to put 4 people on one fucking show. So.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, Steve and I will never book him on this show.
I thought
Next Thursday. We don't have a show on Thursday. I'm just glad that I'm the person you saw bomb the most or worst in your life, Steve. So thanks for that. That was a silver lining.
No. Oh, but second most. Holy shit! You should.
I also love that Ice Cube came back to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar by using the anti-Semitic slur towards Kareem. Kareem's one of the most famous Muslims in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was Lou Alcindor, and then he was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But in between, he was Marsha Newish for like 6 weeks. So he was Jewish for a little while.
Yeah. He actually took a break from being Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and was Yankel Golden Katzenbergerheimer Steinowitz, but it was a little long to fit on a jersey, so he went back to Jabbar.
It's not.
That's my name too. Whenever we go out, people always shout.
That wasn't one of the 8 slogans approved for NBA jerseys this year, Steve. That wasn't one of the 8 slogans you could put on the back of a jersey.
No, it was what happened. They put it on a jersey, but it was just a long circle. It was very. It was so long they had to put it in like a star.
You guys talk shit about so many people in this segment. This is going to be my only job left.
Wait, Jamie, are you borrowing Ben's old internet? What just happened?
I mean, that sounded like a fucking nightmare right there.
Why? What just happened?
Are you borrowing Rachel's old internet right there? You sounded like Darth Vader was fucking a tiny robot.
And the tiny robot was not happy about it.
Not happy. No.
All I can say is that you guys, I have done Wild and Out 3 times. I had a great time, and now I'm never going to get booked on it again. Thanks a lot.
Well, it got canceled, so probably not.
And he got fired from it before they canceled it. So I think you're probably still fine. Whoever's taking it over. Maybe it'll be Jamie Kennedy's Wild and Out. Maybe this is a career opportunity, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt the meeting. I didn't know this was happening. But I can tell you a lot of stories about a lot of things that you were saying, but I'm just not there yet. But maybe we can do it over coffee sometime without the internet.
Yeah, Jamie, I am sorry that every time you come on here, we talk shit about you work at. I don't know why that happens. Every show now, you take me like, I'm not sure we should have said that, man. I don't know.
Wait, no. Jamie, but what like celebrities do you like admire in this business?
Nick Cannon. Louis Farrakhan.
Honestly, no, I didn't even know what was happening. I wasn't following it. I didn't hear all these stories. I heard a little bit, so I apologize. Look, dude, it's getting harder every day. And I hate to, honestly, not to be a dork, but I hate like the civil war that is happening. Obviously, Hollywood is not the cleanest place. I will say though that the people that you like are usually the people that you will like. You know what I mean? Like, name somebody. I mean, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but usually people that you think you would like. There's good people out there.
Yeah, I remember when I first met Jim Glebe, I was surprised by how much I liked him. I thought he'd be great, and he was better than I thought he was going to be. So that was cool. We drove around.
That is very, very sweet, Bowers.
You know, sometimes you should meet your heroes, I guess is my point, guys. So
Russell Crowe.
Very sweet. And I want to thank Jamie Kennedy for coming to us from the front lines in Baghdad via satellite link. It's wonderful to have.
Let's just add.
Do you want to hear the truth?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the fucking truth?
Yep.
My internet is fucking down. I'm on cellular. I told Bowers, I'm like, dude, my pool's getting redone. I know this is fucking JetBlue first cabin problems. My internet is getting replaced. So I'm like, I don't know.
Jamie,
who is that person?
Jamie,
I want the truth, Jamie.
Jamie, we not only want to hear the truth, we want to hear anything coming from your phone right now. We settle for anything.
I'm sorry. I'm going to be a better guest soon. But
now you sound.
No, you're the best.
Suddenly that was perfect. Suddenly you apologizing was like beautifully audible.
Wait, I was trying to think of a good story for Steve, but I don't even fucking know. Like, everything is just too dark.
He's going through Carmen's set list right now.
tips.
Speaking of tips, Rachel, what do we got?
We just had like a couple generals come in. We had to the rescue, $5. Macfucker, like MacGyver, but always figuring, oh, that's a game entry.
That's a game
That's
entry.
a game entry. He just spelled it a certain way.
Yeah,
Gavin Johns, $5.
Wait. Hold on. We have a tip coming in. It's $5, which is what it costs to play the game, and it's about a TV show. But it's probably not a game entry.
I didn't read it. I just saw him. He didn't spell it FUCK, and I just got confused. Gavin Johns, $5. Ben, your better half. What kind of dog and what's its name?
Thank you so much. This is offensive and also complimentary. I appreciate that. This is Henry Horse right here. He's asleep in the crux of my elbow, and he is a terrier mix rescue puppy because I'm an American hero. And he's a good man. He's a great 14-pound dog that I was afraid was going to get stolen by a hawk recently we saw in the neighborhood. But apparently hawks can only pick up 5 pounds or less. So at the worst, he could just maim Henry. So we're good.
He could just transport him slightly. You could just push him a little bit.
Yeah, give him a little bit of encouragement on the way back into the house.
Put him on the worst case, he gets on the roof. He ends up on the roof. You just climb up on the antenna and you get him in. It's fine. It's not a problem.
My neighborhood, speaking of, has a peacock that apparently appears every 5 or 6 years. He's back now.
What?
His name is Percy the Peacock, and he's flying around the neighborhood, landing on roofs, and it's like a pterodactyl. They're dinosaurs. They frighten me, and he's here.
You said peacock and roofs. You went.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that heard that? Am I losing my mind? You're like, my neighborhood has a peacock. It's landing on everyone's roofs.
Well, how do you
say peacock?
How do you pluralize roof?
Huh?
Roofs.
Rough.
I say roofs.
Roofs. It's landing on roofs. Roofs.
Sorry.
Go. Okay.
I love how you're not at all affected by the fact that there's a peacock in my neighborhood, and you're just concerned about the way I said peacock.
Yeah.
My buddy Nate used to have a joke about who let the one guy name the peacock. What a fucking dickhead scientist that guy was. Like fucking pea and cock? What are you doing? That's not a good name for a bird.
Well, his original name was the cock pea, and they were like, no, that's 2 on the
There's a peacock in the cockpit.
Where's this peacock? Yeah. In the valley? Where are you at?
Just so you know what you heard, what we heard, we literally just heard Jamie go, "Where's this peacock?"
By the way, Jamie, you should have no fear of being canceled. Your cell service, however, has been canceled.
I can't tell if Jamie sounds like Stephen Hawking or Dane Cook's speak and spell bit. I don't know what's going on, but it's one of the two.
Could you believe that episode of SDSC where Jamie Kennedy said,
by the way, we actually just got a whole bunch of tips coming in from robots. So whatever.
The upside down bull logo just said, "Go fuck yourself."
Representation for us, $5.
I think that's a great start to his set, so I think we should let Alex do it.
All right. Well, Carmen has to bounce. Jamie said he had to bounce. He can only be here for a few minutes, and we can't really hear him anyway. Jamie, you got time to hang out for one comic, or you got to roll? I'll take that no as he's rolling. Carmen.
Yes.
You can hang. He says yes.
All right, cool. Carmen, before you get out of here, where can we find you on the internets and stuff?
At Carmen Comedian on everything. The new album is called Vertically Obese, and the podcast is called The Human Centipede.
Nice. Very cool. Thanks for coming back. We appreciate it.
Guys, thank you.
Have a great night.
Thank you, Carmen.
Goodbye.
And to point out that someone with a podcast named The Human Centipede thought one of their jokes was too dark to do.
Well, luckily, she at least changed her internet handle, which up until yesterday was Lynch time.
Bye.
See you, Carmen. All right, we're gonna bring you up next. Not on a treadmill today, which we're excited about, but a returning champion. You know him, you love him. Alex Edelman, everybody, give him a big hand.
Woo! Oh, hello. Chaim Potok's Wandering of the Jews. I don't know. Thanks so much for having me in my kitchen. I want to talk about a couple of quick things. I have a girlfriend. Since you guys have seen me last, I have a girlfriend. My first girlfriend in like 3 years, and this sounds like a bit, but I'm not kidding. She calls me. This is such a joke that you're gonna be like, it can't possibly be true. Her name's Hannah, and she calls me Mazda 6. And when I asked her why, she went, because I had zero interest for the first 6 months, which I think is very funny. She was like, I had. And it's really hurtful. And I was like, can I use that? Because it's pretty. And she's like, yeah. I have so I want to talk about two things real quick. First of all, there have been a lot of graduations now online, and I have a painful graduation story, which is that I went to NYU and I graduated owing more than $100,000 in student debt. And I was like, I'm not going to my graduation. And my dad was like, fucking go to your graduation. Just like before you graduate, like take a minute to try to like be mindful of what you're graduating into and like just chill out a little bit. And I promise it's going to be good. And I did. I took a moment right before I graduated to like calm myself down and center myself. And I felt good for like 2 days. And then I got a bunch of emails, all with the subject line, "Is this you?" It is me. This is a photo from my graduation. A guy named Mario Tama from Getty Images looked around Yankee Stadium, saw 10,000 people wearing identical robes and hats, saw me trying my hardest not to be nervous, and like, that dude is the stock photo epitome of nervous. And I was like, well, at least no one saw it. That is, I swear to God, the front page of CNN.com from February of 2013. That is my face above the headline, "Lay off the liberal arts governors," which is not a great headline to have your face above, but it is way better than having your face above the headline on the left, "Woman's corpse found in LA hotel's water tank." And my mom pointed that out, and I was like, yeah, but look which one of us is smiling. Because I'm worried about my future. And like, here's the thing. There's a thing called Hummingbird. It's Google's search engine. And like, when you type in image search, it tells you things associated with certain keywords. So for about a year, from 2013 to 2014, when you search depressed millennial, this photo of me not trying to be a depressed millennial was fucking fifth. When you searched upset college graduate, I was number 2. When you searched really screwed in college, I was number 4. And because of the way I am holding my hands, when you typed in Christian college graduate, this Orthodox Jew was a sweet number 1. I think is so badass. People are raising their hands. Does that mean they have questions, Rachel?
That's for later.
Oh, that's for later? Okay. And the other thing, this is the last thing I'll say, is that there's been a lot of anti-Semitism this week, and it's been crazy. Like, I never thought the thing I'd like most about somebody is that they played for the Eagles. I'm a huge Patriots fan. But Deshaun Jackson put up all that stuff, and I felt bad for him, and it has ruined some stuff for me. The thing is that, like, this is a bit of a dark thing to say, but I think people don't like, there's only one type of Jew that people like a lot, and that's dead Jews. People love a dead Jew. They're always like, people love old Jews because they're almost dead Jews. Like Carl Reiner, like they're like, he made the transition from second most beloved kind of Jew to most beloved kind of Jew. But like, I don't think people really care about Jews while they're alive because they're pushy and loud, and like people love a dead Jew. So, here's how much people love dead Jews. They made one god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. That's exactly the right word. All right, that's it. I'm done with my set.
Holy shit. Alex Edelman. That is, I've known Alex for about 15 years. I know that he's Orthodox. I know that his last name is Edelman, and yet still I was like, is this okay for him to say?
Hold on.
Like that?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Jamie.
Jeez, can I say a few things?
You can
Go
say
ahead.
things. I know if we'll hear him.
Please, Jamie.
This is why late night comedy is dying. Alex should end the Tonight Show on the dead Jew bit. It would go fucking viral. That should be on. But can I just say, Alex, I'm not Jewish, but I played them a lot on TVs and movies, and I feel you. Or not? You
I'm a
can't
big
hear me.
fan. I'm a big fan. You've done.
I'm a big fan too,
dude. Well, hey,
I was
Steve,
also feeling this. You went to NYU owing $100,000, and I went to Delaware County Community College, and all it cost me to get in was $10 and a Ticonderoga number 2. I'm fucking.
Alex, what were you going to say? Wait, tip jar is open. If you want to tip Alex, please do so. Top right of the screen is our
killer set.
Oh my God, Steve, can you clip this bit of the recording so I can fucking frame it or something? Jesus.
Yeah, if I will send you an audio file of Jamie Kennedy saying, "I'm that fan."
I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care.
If you want to tip Alex, please do so. PayPal, laughfromhome.com. You can super chat on YouTube, of course. Our Venmo, top right of the screen. Please do. Rachel, what do you got?
I just can't wait until we go to alexedelman.com in about a month and the opening screen says Jamie Kennedy raves.
Well, now, by
Thank
the way,
you,
the girl in the other picture that got killed in LA, that's like a crazy ghost story. Like,
yes,
it's like a crazy thing that happened. Like, Dan Cummings did a whole podcast on it where like she disappears from the elevator. Like, there's a video of her in the elevator. And she just disappears and she's in the water tank. Like, through. That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
Yeah, it was nice.
Also, Alex, can you bring up that CNN page one more time? Because there's even a third thing wrong with that page that I found here. So here's the CNN page. There's the woman on the left. There's Alex in the middle. And look at the U.S. Airways ad. What plane is that guy directing? There's no plane in front of him. There are 2 side planes. They could choose any photo for an ad. And this guy is drunk, doesn't know who he's directing or what's happening.
This is actually that guy is why U.S. Airways went out of business. The plane he was directing ended up crashing into a water tower. It was a whole mess, and American bought him. That's how.
Well, actually, I don't know if you know this, but when U.S. Air first went out of business, they had guys just stand on the tarmac and try to get other planes into their gates because they had any planes. That's a Delta plane. He's like, over here, guys, over here, hoping they would trick him and it would work out, but it didn't.
It's so funny.
Rachel, what do we got?
Rachel's muted.
No, there it is.
All right, okay, now I'm unmuted. So Renee tipped the show $10 and said for the hot tub correspondent to get both a working hot tub and internet. And for Alex, we had Gavin Johns tip $10 and said, Alex's last joke, what a killer. And then Zara, $5, holy shit, Alex.
Wow.
Dana in our live audience, $50 and said, Alex, welcome to the darkness.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Glenn Becker, $10 for Alex for Edelman Fridge Magnet Development Fund.
Very nice. That's very good. That's very good. Fair enough. Fuck you, but fair enough.
So poor his fridge only have magnets on it, motherfucker.
Actually, Alex is gonna frame Jamie Kennedy's quote and put it up with a magnet.
This is one of the decorative magnets that I have on my fridge. This is what I'm working with. a school I did a benefit for, and this.
I'm so sorry you don't have family or friends.
I mean, he talked so much shit about her, she made him move back to California.
Wow.
Yeah, on the last episode Alex was on, he actually talked so much shit about his parents. They're like, we don't want to be on the fridge. This is.
It was a complimentary of his dad. His mom was just a real bitch the whole time. That's what I remember from that.
They watched that live. My mom was not pleased. I came downstairs and she was like, "I'm very nice to your father."
Of her,
and I put out an album on Friday, and I put out an album last Friday, and my mom listened to it, and she's like, "You didn't tell me you put the bit about me and your father on your album." And I was like, "Yeah, well, it's." And she went, "Is it well received?" And I went, "Yeah." And she's like, "Fine, but your impression of me is bad. You need to work on it." It was like, really.
I've never met the but it sounds dead on. It sounds like you nailed her completely. I don't know.
On that, you need to be like, well, you could work on it.
Did you get in trouble for using that stair climber?
No, they encouraged me to do that, actually. Oh, okay. I need some steps.
All right. We also had Christopher Capo, $20 for the anxious liberal millennial Christian Jew. Hopefully this helps pay off that student loan debt.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This show got darker ever since my jacuzzi went down.
Jamie, you might not realize this, but you were the only thing keeping us holding on.
Listen, it was sweet, beautiful.
It was sweet, beautiful, sweet, beautiful.
Jamie, we just keep hearing his jacuzzi over him. Like that's what's happening. He's just talking into one of the jets.
Turns out Jamie Kennedy was the bone broth that was holding the entire soup together. I mean, look at this beautiful view we got here. It won't even let me spotlight Jamie. I'm trying.
The dark hoard.
He sounds like he's underwater. He's inside.
Every time Jamie talks, one of Chrissy's vibrators in the nightstand wakes up.
There's Wait.
All right, Rachel, what else do
we good, bro? I'm not lying, bro.
Jamie? Are you in trouble, Jamie?
Can you hear me?
I mean, barely.
No, Jamie's screen is going to come on. It's just going to be the peacock from Ben's anecdote just holding him in a headlock.
Saying it is peacock, bitches.
Fuck off, Ben.
Oh, poor Jamie.
I think we should all take a moment to personally reflect on when Jamie said to us just a few minutes ago that
Also, this is just in advance for the next time Jamie asks if we can hear him, since we know he's
Can you hear me?
No.
And by the way, Ben, see how fun it is to make fun of people when they have shitty internet? It's so hilarious, right? I didn't know what was going on until right now you finally get it.
Look, it is pretty fun for sure, but I guess all I can say to you back is
We could have avoided this if Jamie had made sound check, but
I know.
Jamie, you got to roll?
Yeah, we'll do next week. Can you
All
hear
right,
me? Next week.
we love you, and we hope to hear from you and understand it next week as well.
Guys, I gotta roll soon too, but also the tips have made my Rachel. I'm not sure if you're done with the tips, but it's made my day.
Not.
It really has. It's
Well,
oh,
so
wow.
let's make your day even more. So Abby tipped you $10 and said, "Alex, hello darkness, my old friend." And then we had Jess, $25. Alex, I don't know what to say. That was so wrong and so funny. We've got Rachel Sui in our live audience, $10 to each comic. Both were fantastic.
Wow.
Peter Amsel, 21 Canadian. Alex, 2 dark sets. I'm Jewish. You're right. Funny as hell. And then Tam, $5. Alex, Jesus Christ, now I'm dead.
Oh, what?
By the way, Alex, is that a new enough bit that you haven't done it in the club yet?
I haven't done it. Well, I did that joke years ago, but I haven't. Oh, wait, the dead Jews one? No, that's the newest joke. I wrote it on Sunday.
Yeah, because I am so excited to see how that does in like a Midwest club. Like, I'm so excited to see like the people who are like, "Oh, this is awful," and the people who start clapping in the middle, and just be like, "Wait, no, I haven't gotten to the joke yet. No."
The problem is, look at this. I've been writing the bit, and in the middle when I was writing it, I just wrote, "This won't work." Like, I've got no faith in this joke at all. Like, none. So, but I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. Like, like it's gotta.
I also love how Alex just bought a microphone, and it looks like a microphone you bought in '87 at a Radio Shack. What is that?
Well, I'll use my tips to buy a new one. And look, thank you so much. I gotta go, but guys, can I put a link to my album in the chat somehow?
Yeah, for sure.
There you did. By the way,
I just
Alex, I really appreciate that the Teddy Ruxpin that microphone is plugged into is off screen. So.
You know what, guys? You deserve all the fuzzy internet connections that you guys have. You know what? Right. I didn't even. There you go.
And then one last tip came in for Alex. Greg Smith, $10. He said, "I feel like I'm going to hell for this."
No, you're not. It's good. I mean, why? Why are you going to hell? Because you're an ally? Oh no. Because you're an ally. Defend Jews.
Alex,
never again.
When they tip you $10 because they like what you say, you could just be like, "Thanks."
Thank you. Sorry, what I mean is thanks. What I mean is thanks. Why, Steve? Because Jews love money? Is that it? Because Jews love money? That's why I'm so grateful? You fucking self-hating Jew? Goodbye.
Our guest tomorrow will be Ice Cube and Nick Cannon here at the end.
Bye, guys. I gotta go. But thank you, Jews. Thank you for Ben and Steve. You may not run Hollywood, but you run a great show. And have me back soon. And if you're listening, please, my album is in my bios on every social media thing because I'm desperately trying to get people to listen to it. I like it. It's fun. It's good.
It's quite good. Go support Alex's album. And thanks for being on the show, man. Good to see you again.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys.
See you, buddy. Good job. All right.
All right. And with that, we had one general, and then we can do the game. So Campbell Ready was 5 New Zealand. Are they dollars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's $5. Here's
They're
$5.
actually called dollary dues.
I thought it was called Kiwi Cash. Isn't it Kiwi Cash? I didn't know what it was called. But...
Yeah, Kiwi Cash is when you swipe it. Those are only on the swipe cards. Is the Kiwi Cash? That's different.
Campbell Ready, $5. Here's $5 to keep Rachel smiling. That interaction didn't make me smile at all. So maybe. Okay, so are we ready for the game?
Let's do it. There's a kiwi. Look at that.
Oh,
right? Is that a kiwi?
They actually accept those as legal currency.
Stuffed or alive. All right. Maybe it can fight Ben's peacock. Let's send a kiwi over here and see if it can fight a peacock.
One of them is a stuffed animal, and one of them is a real peacock flying from rooftop to rooftop, terrorizing the neighborhood. Who do you think is going to win that fight?
I don't know.
Probably the joke.
I know nothing about stuffed animals versus peacocks. Maybe he'll choke on it and die. I have no fucking idea. I'm just saying it'd be fun to watch.
Here's what happens. Just when you think the peacock's going to win, he trips on the kiwi, falls off the roof, breaks his neck. That's how the movie ends. It's crazy.
Peacocks fly, you guys. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Fuck, Ben.
What?
Peacocks don't fly? Do they not fly?
Disappointing sound.
Don't they fly, Zara?
Yes, they can fly. They have wings.
That's what I'm saying.
Demonstrably, yeah.
I'm saying that Steve's the one who said it would fall off a roof and break its neck. I'm saying it would fly before it would hit the ground.
Look, I've seen peacocks fly into the tiger enclosure at the zoo. Like, shit happens. They're not the smartest.
So Ben, shut up, Ben. Peacocks can fly. You were wrong. Just take your wrongness. Say your wrongness and be wrong. Our zoo expert told you peacocks can fly, so just be wrong.
I said they can fly the whole time.
That's how
Ben, I admitted I was wrong the other day. You can do the same.
Okay, fine. I was.
No.
All right, Rachel, what do we got?
All right, so the game today is fuck up a TV show. I'm going to read some unpaid entries, and then starting with the live audience, we'll vote on theirs and the YouTube ones. And then the host.
The comics are gone. You have to explain that this time because the comics both left. But I appreciate the explanation.
Wow.
Thanks for explaining it back, Bowers.
Appreciate that. All right, so here's some unpaid entries that I really liked. Raz had the big fuck theory. Serfila had social distancing, social fuck.
Oh, he thinks we're a TV show.
Shelly had wheel of fucking. And then the last one was from Raz again. I really liked it because it was also an entry I had and now I can't use it. So I want to say it anyway. Comedians in cars getting fucked. All right. And so now let's go to Zara. She had a few.
Had a few. So starting with Stranger Fucks.
Nice.
Followed by RuPaul's Fuck Race. Little collaboration here with Lola. Saturday Night Fuck.
Nice.
I miss fucking. Another name for
Well, ever since
another name.
Rachel's place.
Yeah, that we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Another name for Brexit, the Great British Fuck Off. In honor of my third favorite Steve, I have the Fuck Hunter with Steve Irwin. And that's it for me.
Let's go to Tam.
Hello.
Hello.
So we have the two classic game shows, the Family Fucking. The Fucking is Right, and that classic soap opera, One Life to Fuck.
Suey had some. Do you want to do yours on air? Yep.
Sure. Okay, yeah, I had Game of Fucks and Fucked by the Bell.
Fuck by the bell.
Or Saved by the Fuck would have been a good one too.
I think Fucked by the Bell is more an accurate description of high school than the show was.
That's true.
Bunster, Jess, do you guys want to do any? Jess has some.
So I thought Josie and the Pussycat Bass.
Wait,
you just got out there. Josie,
Cut out. Are you at Jamie's house?
Josie and the Pussycats fucking in space.
And then Bunst, do you want to do one? No. Okay. All right. So then these are the other ones that came in from YouTube, or anywhere else. So Renee had fucking up with Marie Kondo.
Does it bring you joy? That's the question.
It better. Then we had Greg Smith. Freaks, fucks, geeks. Savannah Martin had 3. Sweet fuck with Zach and Cody. Fuck.
Wait, missed that one.
Cut out.
Schoolhouse, fuck.
Nice.
And America's Next Top Fuck. Elizabeth Ann. Fucked Thoughts with Tommy Lauren.
Doesn't change the plot of the show at all.
To the Rescue had Idiot Fuck, still hosted by Glebe.
Fair. That's fair.
Jeremy Landry, fuck, she wrote.
I like that one.
That's when she can't solve the mystery.
To the rescue. MacFucker like MacGyver, but always figure out new ways to get into the pants of a new person each episode.
All you need is a hot dog and a couple sweet words.
We have Jeremy Day, fucking up with the Kardashians. Amanasala, fucked by the bell.
Nice.
Carl, Buffy the Vampire Fucker.
I'm gonna cross that out.
Me too.
Elizabeth Ann, fucker Carlson tonight.
That's good.
Gus Walsh, Beavis and Buttfuck.
Okay.
Renee Hutchison had the Great British Fucking Show.
Nice.
Gus Walsh, the Ren Fucking Stimpy Show. Razor had Last Comic Fucking.
Nice.
Emily Judkins, Fear the Fucking Dead.
Accurate.
Amanasala, SpongeBob Fuck Pants. Nikki Wonders, who I think is Winklepleck, had a few. Fucking with Children.
Oh, God.
Law and Fuckery Special Fucks Unit. MTV FRL, Fucking Request Live. And Thunderfucks. Ben Sewell had 90 Day Fucks before the 90 Fucks. Chris Jacobs, Fuck Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, I gotta cross that out. Damn it.
I cross that out also.
That was my fucking opener.
There's a lot. Amanasala, Doctor Who the fuck. Brian Silka, what the oh, I loved this one. I had this one. What we fuck in the shadows. Matt Beto had Mork fucks Mindy. Rick Robin Williams. Francis had Married with Fuckers.
Nice.
Renee also had Fuck Your Enthusiasm. Jeremy Day, Fucktails.
Yes.
Renee.
Fucktails.
had-
Woo! Love that one.
Renee, Monty Python's Fucking Circus.
Nice.
Jeremy Day, Trump's new news service, Fuck the Nation. And we're caught up.
Nice.
Right.
Those are really good. All right. I really liked Fuck the Nation. I really liked SpongeBob Fuck Pants. Fucker Carlson was good. Geez, there's a lot of really America's Next Top Fuck, but I think I gotta go with Beavis and Butt Fuck. There's not enough butt fuck out there. It's one of my favorite words. I'm going with Beavis and Butt Fuck. Rachel, what's your favorite one?
Man, I had there was a lot of good ones. But the Fuck Your Enthusiasm was awesome. But the one that made me laugh the most was Gus Walsh's Beavis and Butt Fuck.
Beavis and Butt Fuck. 2 votes. Ben, what you got?
Whew, very good entries today. I loved Sweet Fuck with Zach and Cody. I loved Fucker Carlson tonight. So good. Beavis and Buttfuck was great, but I give it to Zara with the Great British Fuck Off.
I like that one too. That was good. Steve.
I'm so close to making it a tie because that was my second choice. The Great British Fuck Off, especially in related to Brexit, was my second choice. But my top choice was Idiot Fuck. I think that should be the reboot of Idiot Test. That would be fantastic, which means the winner is Beavis and Buttfuck. Prize. Claim your prize at laughfromhome.com. Shoot us an email. Claim your prize. All right. I have a billion of these What do you guys have?
I have 8.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
I may even
Top
have more than
7?
that, so I'll cut mine down.
Any chance we can do the top 8, maybe? Like everybody do their top 8?
Yeah, let's do the top 8.
Top 8, okay.
Let's all go head to head. Top 8.
For votes, right? We're making this official.
Making this official. So the way you vote, Rachel, where are the votes coming in?
YouTube, Steve's YouTube.
Okay, so my vote on my YouTube. All right.
Almanasala goes, Rachel wins.
We know, Ben, you and I have a tough hill to climb here. We know it. We know that Rachel is the crowd favorite.
Yeah, of course. And the vote is on your YouTube, so I have no leg up in these contests.
Have it on your YouTube, and maybe you'll get all 2 votes.
We've got a solid number of people on my YouTube these days, just so you know. And my Twitter's popping. I'll check right now how many people are on my Twitter. Don't before you sit there in judgment like a judging person. Right now we've got live watching. It might be 0 people. It's looking like.
We got 13 on Ben's YouTube.
See?
Lucky number 13, Ben. You know what? I already surrender. Rachel wins. Ben's in second. I will come in last. Okay? All right, ready? Let's do that. Let's do this shit. Rachel, since you're the reigning champ right now, you go first.
Okay. Better fuck Saul.
I had that on my list. I had that. I'm taking it out.
All right. Ben,
I've got fuck who?
I have It's Fucking Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I had that one. The Fucking Dead.
All right.
All fuck the family.
Oh, God damn it. I had that one. All right. Fuck the press.
Nice.
Jeffrey Epstein, filthy fuck.
That fits in every way possible. That's good.
The David Lynch masterpiece, Twin Fucks.
Nice. I have one that's a pretty obvious documentary. Sex and the Fucking.
Nice.
The Handmaid's fucking.
Nice.
2 fuck girls.
Fuck girls go round the outside, round the outside.
I have Monty Python's Flying Fucks.
Nice. All right, 5.
I had Chris Angel's Mind Fuck.
Nice.
I've got Brooklyn fuck fuck.
Queer Eye for the Straight Fuck.
Well, I have a different rendition of that. Queer Eye fucks the straight guy.
Nice.
I've got I got 3 left I like. I'm gonna choose 2. Okay. The Mary fucking Moore Show.
We only have 2 left.
This is
All
6.
right.
You have 2 after this.
Oh, good.
Okay. Mr. Rogers' Fuckery.
All right, so I've got 2 left.
7. This is 7.
Lip fucking battle.
I've got the Chris Bauer story, aka fucking bad.
I have Alfred Hitchcock Fucks.
And then
Only
this is my
battles
last
like
one.
Last one.
Last one. 1,000 ways to fuck.
And my last one is 2 fuck a half men.
My last one is Dr. Katz Professional Fucker.
Nice. All right. Vote in the chat whether you want Rachel, Steve, or Ben to win. That was a close one. That was a good one. I like that one, guys.
I couldn't even do, by the way, when Beavis and Buttfuck won, I was going to do Beavis and Fuckhead.
Yeah, Beavis and Buttfuck's way better.
It is. It is. That's why I was like, I'm not reading that one.
I'm very glad we just finished this game because my nephews just arrived at my door. Someone let them in and be back in 1 second, and we don't have to say a bunch of fuck puns. I'll be right back.
Let me do the other 10 I have.
All right, Rachel,
All right.
need to catch up on before we tell her.
I'm tallying. So
Yeah, while Rachel is tallying, we'll do some plugs.
Yeah, so just at Bowers Comedy, at all my stuff, and then just you can find my new podcast, Doc Heads, on Apple Podcasts. So Doc Heads, DOC Heads. Steve.
Sunday, I'm doing my director's commentary show, the first half of Junior Kid. So please come and check that out with us at Nowhere Comedy Club. Also, ask us anything. I think we're going to have our biggest audience we've had so far. It keeps growing. So every Saturday night, join Ask Us Anything with myself and Daniel Muggleton from all the way across the pond, or across several ponds. What direction is? Anyway, the point is, join us at nowherecomedyclub.com. I'm buying time for Rachel to count the votes and Ben to come back. There he is.
Ben's back. What you got coming up, Ben?
Tonight, I am hosting a show at Nowhere Comedy Club with somebody who I think will be a big star in comedy. So if you want to catch somebody before they were big, Rob Hayes. I should have booked him on this show to promo it. That's a mistake. And I shouldn't say that out loud. Now I'm doing... anyway. He's really funny. He's going to be big. He's already done the Tonight Show, but not a lot of people know about him. Tonight, 6 o'clock Pacific, Rob Hayes, really funny dude. And then Greg Proops and I are doing It's a G Thing at the Nowhere Comedy Club on the 24th. Our improv games, Whose Line Is It Anyway style. Please check that out. And we will do a game show again very soon as well. You're the Game Show was a big success. People are begging me to do it weekly, so we'll at least be doing it again very soon. Thank you for coming out. Hope you enjoyed it.
I agree with Glebe. By the way, Rob Hayes is super funny. And also, Glebe, you forgot to put your Bowers mask on before you said that.
Before I said my soft, loud confession?
Yes.
Oh, the problem is, here's the problem is that I wish if I'd only planned ahead of time to do the plug for Rob Hayes. He's going to be a very funny comedian. We're going to have him on the show in the future. We're going to have him on the show right now. And I got a little penis, so I can thank so much.
I don't like the way that mask still has a double chin, even though I have a beard. That sucks, but whatever. Rachel, who won?
Okay, so it was close. The votes, the top one had 13, and then 9, and then 8. In third place with 8 votes was Steve, and then Ben 9, and then me with 13.
Oh. Okay, let me just, congratulations, first of all, and you were great today. But to the audience, let me implore you, please, in the future, put your extreme love for Rachel aside and vote with your brain, vote with what you think truly was the best vote. That's all I ask.
Ben, why are you telling them to vote for me? Let them vote for Rachel.
You were great today, Rachel, but I'm just saying, you want these wins to be wins. You had votes coming in before we even started.
I know. I agree.
Hey, look.
You're very likable,
Personally,
Rachel.
I don't think, Ben, I don't think you should cast doubt onto our election system. I think...
Please don't mail in your votes, that's for sure. It's a real problem.
You see today that Laura Ingraham complained because something happened in Toronto, that they were like, look what Joe Biden's doing, and everybody had to be like, Toronto's not in America. Oh, I don't know anything.
Didn't Trump say the Rolling Stones were being very un-American by not letting them play their music at his rallies?
Yes.
It's like, they're not American, you fucking...
Yeah.
Anyway, so, audience, thanks so much for being here yet again. We love you. You are the lifeblood. Thank you for being here yet again. Bunster, again, thank you for all the support this whole time. I met all of you guys. Fucking everybody that's been here. Tam, good to see you back. Zara, good to see you back. Jess, we're just all excited you guys are here. Thanks so much for being here, Rachel.
Suey, not me.
Not you, Rachel. You different Rachel. Rachel Suey. But anyway, thanks so much. And Rachel, now it's time to say goodbye to you.
Yeah, we had a funny comment. Dina says, Ben just Kanye'd Rachel. I'll let you finish, but...
I'm assuming on the campaign trail is like, I know you like Tulsi better than me. I know you like her more than you like me, but not your Kanye. That's what I like.
I might have Kanye'd Rachel, but Kanye'd me in the running for president thing. So it's all goes around, comes around.
Kanye went to Ben's campaign. He's like, I'm going to let you finish. And Ben was like, I actually finished a couple months ago.
All right, and to catch up on some tips, Gavin Johns, $5. Are you intentionally dressing like Doug or Steve, or perhaps their cousins, Emilio? Or what type of frames do you have? I need new ones, and these look legit.
What?
I don't know.
That to me? Is that a Night of the Roxbury fucking reference?
I don't know.
That's a Night Emilio. It's a Night of the Roxbury. I got you, me, you, me. That's I think what they're doing.
Oh,
That's what he was doing.
It was very confusing.
Broke the
My
window
name is
again.
also Steve.
We had Abby, $10. Malcolm fucking the middle, unsolved fucking. This is a late entry.
Nice.
And then Jan Johnson, just for Steve, $5. Little house on the fucking prairie.
I also
with
like
that-
Malcolm in the middle, just fucking in the middle. That's a sign of a good day.
All right, and I'm fucking out.
See you, Rach.
See you tomorrow, Rach.
Bye, Rachel.
Which Bauer's turn is it right now?
I'm gonna let Bowers Ben say goodbye for me. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night, Bowers. I just want everybody to know that there's a lot of celebrities here that we have Facebook. But Steve, go ahead.
Oh yeah,
You need to say goodbye first, Steve.
Yes, I do. So thank you to everybody, and also for checking out our shows at Nowhere Comedy Club. This will be hung up soon, which is great because then y'all don't have to see my name in frame. I know I lowered it, everything, but you guys were awesome as always. What a fun game! And tomorrow's game, by the way, we're not gonna give it away ahead of time, but I think you guys are really gonna enjoy the shit out of tomorrow's game. So join us tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Yeah, thank you everybody for being here. It's really great to be here. Sometimes the nights are long and you roll over and you try to sleep. But there's a lot of there's a lot of celebrities that we got face masks of, but there's only one celebrity that Ben Gleeb's made 2 masks of, and that's Chris Bowers. We got Bowers 1, and we also got Bowers 2. And so there's 2 entirely different Bowers vibes. And I just want you to know it's a level of respect that I have for Chris Bowers, because even though I am Chris Bowers, a lot of people can confuse how can Chris Bowers have respect for Chris Bowers, but the point is, we all got respect for Chris Bowers. Even Chris Bowers himself, he's a good American, a good gentleman. I want everybody to know. It used to be an unpopular opinion, but now it's the sweep of the nation. We all love Chris Bowers. And on behalf of all the Bowers out there, all the Bowers aficionados out there, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow. You're our lifeblood. All right, good night.
What's in the Bowers?